1 to 10. How happy are you with wellness, employee wellness at, let's say, XX company? Then here, now that we want to ask like people to rate how happy they are, we choose something different from a short answer form. You can see we have paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, linear scale, rating, multiple choice grid, tweak box grid. Let's go on with linear scale. Then you will need to, you see, like automatically it gives from 1 to 10, I mean to 5, while our question is up to 10. Then we have to edit that. Then we make it to 10. We will also be required to label the meaning. Let's say 1 will be least happy, while 10 will be happiest. You just give explanation for users to know how to choose or how to select or how to respond. This is another one way of setting your question. Beyond this, let's use some of these features we've seen before, like add the question. Then we add another question with a different way of responding. You see multiple choice. Let's say multiple choice. Then we can set our question like, do you think your salary is processed on time? Then you have multiple choice. You can keep it. It's one of the ways of setting your question. Then you can say, yes, it is processed on time. No. Can say no, it is not processed on time. For instance, those could be possible answers. You can also make it mandatory. Let's add one more question. Now we use drop down. Like people will have a list popping up, then they'll be giving their answers. Would you recommend other employees to work with us? Very sure. Let's say very sure. Sure. Moderate. Be sure. Not sure. Not sure. And so forth. No need of having all the answers. I just want you to see what comes with certain questions. Now let's again make it compulsory. Then here, what else do we have to do? You see, like customize theme, preview. Let's preview the form. You see, this is how it looks. This is what someone who will be required to respond. This is what they'll be having on their page. Like when you send it to someone, this is what they'll be having. We see not published, copy responding. Now we can maybe go back to our part. We have seen how to preview it. When you want your form to be accessed by targeted users, we just need to publish it. The very first thing is to publish. Now publish form. Anyone with the link. This means anyone who will access the link will have to will be able to respond. But when you want to limit, you can just you see manage. You can have multiple ways of managing your form, like editor view, restricted. Only people with access can open with the link. Responder view, anyone with the link. You can choose something different. Restricted. When you make it restricted, you will need to add people's emails so that they can access it via emails sent to them. But now let's keep it anyone with the link. Now we click done. We click publish. Then with this, someone having a link will be able to respond. You see copy responder link. Let's now copy it. You can shorten it to make it short. Then you click copy. We open a new file. Let's paste it here. Click. This is what the responder will be having. Like I copied the responder link. Let's say the person responding is Alexi. Let's say their email is alexi@gmail.com. Now let's say they are happy at the level of 7. Let's say they think the payment is processed on time. Let's say they would recommend the employer. Now they click submit. Like here, you suppose it's someone who has received a link from you, then they're responding. I just did this for me to show you how to view responses and some other things you can do with it. Now you see here response. We have responses. 1. This is because only one person has been able to respond. Now let's go to responses. You see we have, what is your name, Alex? Questions with numbers will automatically come with charts. You see now we have a graph, a bar graph, or a bar chart, where we have like the more people will be responding, the more bars you'll be having. Let's say someone else chooses 4, someone else chooses 9, then the Google form is ready to help you with analysis and making it easy for you. You can see here we have a chat. We have chat because it will be counting people who will choose yes and people will choose no. Then it will give you statistics without necessarily dealing with it manually. You can see the same here happening. All the questions whom you set, for which you set similar responses, will have Google Forms immediately giving you charts or graphs showing you at what percentages a certain response was preferred by individuals voting. The last thing that I want you to see when you click your responses is viewing your responses in sheets. You can see link to sheets. When you click here, it comes like this. Select destination for responses. Create a new spreadsheet and its name, or you can edit the name if you want, or select existing spreadsheet. For instance, you might be running a research, but you want it to be mixed with some other researches you've done previously. In such cases, we select an existing spreadsheet and make sure the responses from this form will be immediately added to the existing sheet. If you want this to be a very new sheet, then you will need to create a new spreadsheet practice form, or just give it a certain name. Now, I want us to have a new sheet created specifically for this. Then we come here and we click create. Now we see the link is opening. Everyone who will respond, their answers will come here, both in the Google form, but also in the sheets. You understand it's not really a complicated process. So this is it for right now. And the next session will be about settings and how to make questions a quiz. That's when we have to discover a lot of things on this Google form. And please subscribe to this channel because it's going to be your partner. It's going to be your partner in your learning journey. You're going to learn a lot of things via LearningSpot. You're going to benefit very, very recognizably. So thank you for being with me here. Now let's wait for the next session of how to navigate settings, how to set quizzes, and so forth. We saw now after Google Form, we're going to see how to deal with Google Drive. Thank you.